everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Missy and I have been sharing my Disney Dreamlight Valley, and today we are in my Glade of Trust area in the valley, and I am so excited to share with you what I've done in it and tour it with you. I have to say this has been the most challenging one. I think I've said that probably every video, but this one definitely posed the challenge. After all this time playing, I actually finally hit my item limit in the game, so I had to figure that out, but all is good for the Glade of Trust anyway. I do have 4 more areas to decorate in the valley, and so I don't know what I'm going to do then. But for now, we can show you the Glade of Trust. Just a tip, if you are decorating, just watch the item limit. What got me in this one was all of my plants and flower bushes that I duplicated. So it's I guess the group item limit, kind of the same object. So just watch out for that because that is what set me back in this video. But it's okay. We figured it out, and at least for now, the Glade of Trust is done. I will have to figure out the item limit for the other areas. I do have items and stuff in those areas, so I think once I delete everything, I can kind of watch what I'm doing there. So that may help me, but we are back in the Glade of Trust. Before we get going, I will say the kind of theme for this area, I did take inspiration from other creators who were kind of doing the New Orleans theme with the Dapper Delight Star Path and the update where we got Tiana in the game. So we have her restaurant and house, and then of course the Star Path brought so many items with that 1920s flair. So I did take some inspiration from that, but I also kind of just made it my own. I have never really been to New Orleans, but I did give it the 1920s vibe. And the only thing in New Orleans I've seen is, The Princess and the Frog. There might be some more TV shows that I've seen, like the originals or Legacies, or Vampire Diaries when they went to New Orleans. But so that's the only ones I can really think of. So I don't really have a lot of history with New Orleans to really go off of. So I just went with what I thought looked good with the colors and the lighting effects in the Glade of Trust. With it being the bayou or the swamp area, I played into that too. So I think it turned out really well. I wasn't very motivated to decorate this area until we got Tiana and the Dapper Delight Star Path. So that really brought out a lot of creativity in this area and helped me really bring it to life. So, and of course, there is a few other items that I got from the premium shop, or a past Star Path that kind of hints at some of my favorite attractions within the Walt Disney World Resort or Disneyland Resorts. So I am very excited to share that with you. So they also just help bring a little thing to life, and it's also just having a good nod in my game, especially while I don't live near the parks anymore. It gives me kind of an escape when I'm like, hey, I want to go to the park, but I can't because I live so many hours away now. So it's really nice to have that.
I kind of need your help.
Without that, we are going to get started. If you like this kind of content, just please subscribe below and give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, I do have the Sunlit Plateau as well as the Forest of Valor tours out on my channel and a speed build of the plaza. I should do a full tour of the plaza too, but that's coming. But I do have those videos out now, and I will do some more videos once I have more areas completed. So stay tuned for that. But let's get started with the Glade of Trust. Okay, so starting out, just coming down from the peaceful meadow and to the left, you could go to Dazzle Beach. So we're just in this little landing area. Ahead of me, you can see the gazebo, as well as some carriages enjoying it, of course, as well as a small little hidden nature path that will go on. This I drew inspiration from when I did live in Florida near the parks for 2.5 years. I would always go to these like nature preserves for a good walk, especially during 2020 when COVID hit. This was a nice thing to get out of the house and do, was to go to one of the nature preserves to walk around. So I did take inspiration from that because you could walk on the preserve, go down to the water and see the alligators. So this was just kind of that idea. It's very small, not a lot to go on, but it does lead to the gazebo. I will change the benches out. That's just the benches I had, and it does not go. But that is where the gazebo is, just a nice little sitting area within that nature trail, as well as it also kind of leads you back in the back there to the Dreamlight Valley Museum, aka the Disneyland Haunted Mansion house skin. So this is just another little area that I decided to build within the valley, and it really just works with the Glade of Trust. So I decided to create a museum. Honestly, with all the items I get in the game, and I just have a lot of things that I can't really use my decorations right now, I was like, this would be a great like gallery. So I just created this museum space, and it turned out really well. I actually like how it looks. It looks really pretty, and with the pond and everything outside. And inside is one room in here that I did make, the Haunted Mansion room, and I'll show it. Here you go. It's just kind of a themed room with all the Haunted Mansion items. How could you not? So Haunted Mansion is one of my favorite rides at Disney World. Of course, this is the Disneyland Haunted Mansion house skin, but a lot of the items are kind of the same. And of course, I use some items that are not Haunted Mansion themed to kind of bring the room together, like Jack Skellington's library. So that is really what that room is about. This room is more of the kind of art gallery feel, just some things I've added in. So yeah, that's pretty much the idea for it. If you can think of anything that you think I could add to this that I should get and check for Scrooge's store soon, let me know in the comments, and we'll see if we can get it added. But heading back into the Glade, here is just another little glimpse of the views from the museum, with that pond and gazebo. And then coming across here, as you can see, there is a broken Jungle Cruise boat. We should really work on getting that out of the water. But anyways, coming across the way, if you're hungry, you can stop by Tiana's Palace to grab a bite to eat. She does have a food stall if you want to grab something on the go. So this is just her little area here with the outdoor seating, and it's gorgeous at night. Let me tell you, it is just absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous here with the sun shining through the trees with all the shade. So I created this. It's a little restaurant space, but it's still massive. It's bigger than Chez Remy's, I will say, or Chez Remy's, sorry. I have to say it's a little bit bigger, but I still think they have a great space. This little hidden path back here leads to the It's a Small World garden. This is an area, just a nod to It's a Small World, but it's also a garden that I put in honor of my grandmother. This ride was her favorite at Walt Disney World, and so anytime I'm missing her, I do like to pull up the game, and I will just have my character come sit in the garden, and it plays like the tune and everything. So I just wanted that little place for her. So yeah, this was her favorite ride, and it's just a ride that we share together, so I just wanted that space. Next to it is the Hollywood Tower Hotel, or the Tower of Terror. So we do have a hotel if you're staying in the Glade of Trust. You should have an easy way to check in. Checking out is the hard part. I don't trust the elevators. Coming down here is the well spot. So if you fast traveled, you would land right here, and you can either walk around the valley or the Glade of Trust. Sorry, you can either walk around the Glade of Trust, or you can hop on the trolley and take it around. So we do have that. Well, this is a streetcar. Do you call them a trolley? I just say trolley. I think it sounds better. But coming down past the trolley is Tiana's home. So we do have her little area right here with the flower beds and her little front yard. I want to add a little bit more, but I just haven't yet. So right now this is what it is, but I think it looks pretty good. And across the way, as you can see, we do have that little market area and the biome garden. So we'll go over here next. And then, of course, we just kept that open space area just to enjoy the water, and as well as we do have an ice cream stand. So if you want a little sweet treat, you can go over there. Over here, we do have Goofy's stall market area, so you can buy your, if you need to buy some produce or anything from him, you can grab that. And then you can also check out the gift shop and check in for your very own Jungle Cruise. Over here behind the market is the biome garden. Like I said, I wanted a garden in each biome. And then back here is the Jungle Cruise, so you could catch a ride on this to tour the Glade of Trust as well. You may see the 8th wonder of the world, the backside of water, or you may not. I don't know. I haven't ridden it yet. We have to go see. But anyways, this is that little entrance area for that, so it's another little nod to, again, another favorite of mine. But this is the Glade of Trust. There is one more area we have not seen, and I'm going to rush over there really fast to show you. And Merlin is going to join us. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Coming across here, of course, is Mother Gothel's treehouse that we cannot move. So I had to work around it. So I created another little trail that you can walk onto and created this hidden pathway for another little picnic spot in the Glade of Trust where you can sit by the water, read a book, have a picnic, and of course, it's in a beautiful gazebo that I think just worked very well. And it's across from the restaurant, so you may hear some live music. So, but that is the Glade of Trust in my valley. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it is super quick, but I absolutely had a great time decorating this despite the challenges, and I think it turned out really well. I do love that the more areas I decorate, every time they're fully decorated, I feel like I see more characters hanging out there. Normally, when it's like not as decorated, I feel like I don't really see characters there. I may see a couple, but lately it's been like an overflow of all the characters hanging out in the spaces that are fully decorated. So I do like that. I don't know if that's intended or it's just me now noticing the characters, but it's nice. It looks like they really enjoy the area and they're there to say, hey, we got a good area to be in now, and this is so cool. So, and like them appreciating your work. So I like it. I'm going to choose to believe that once you decorate an area, the characters are like coming to see it. So yeah, that is the Glade of Trust. Let me know in the comments what you think of it and what you would like to see next. I do have 4 areas to do. So that, or to decorate, that will be the Dazzle Beach, the Frosted Heights, the Forgotten Lands, and of course the Peaceful Meadow. So those are areas I still have to redo. So let me know in the comments what you would like to see next, what you thought of the Glade of Trust, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up below as well as subscribe for more content. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Bye!